Batman and Superman are to DC, Spider-Man is to Marvel. Spider-Man is literally the face of Marvel, just as Batman and Superman and Wonder Woman also are the face of DC. Spider-Man is arguably one of the most, if not the most popular superhero of all time. I personally think he is the most popular superhero of all time, between him and Batman. But nevertheless, why is this? What makes Spider-Man so lovable amongst everybody, not even just in the comic book community, but amongst general audiences as well? First of all, the main reason, he is relatable in every way. He's just a normal guy. His main struggles aren't battling supervillains. His main struggles are battling the struggles of everyday life. He has struggle paying the rent. He has to struggle with his day job at the Daily Bugle. He has to struggle with his school. He has to struggle with his crime fighting. Like, he has to juggle all these things at once, and that is what people can relate to. Many people, myself included, can relate to that. He's not the most popular guy in school. He's very nerdy, he's very geeky. I will get to geeky in a minute. That is another reason in itself, but I'll explain that further on. Up until recently, he was never rich. He was never a billionaire playboy, unlike a certain Tony Stark. But the new Amazing Spider-Man comic, the new Amazing Spider-Man series, says otherwise, that he's now literally richer than Tony Stark because he owns Parker Industries, which is now a more successful company than Stark Industries. His many years of history, he's always been a standard poor guy struggling to survive in New York City. Talking to girls isn't his strong suit, at least for the most part, unless your name is Mary Jane or Gwen Stacy. Even that as well, that is even a reason why he's so likable, because he represents geeks and he is known for dating two hot chicks in his life, Gwen Stacy and Mary Jane. That alone, that proves that it doesn't matter who you are, it doesn't matter if you're a nerd, if you're handsome or you're ugly or whatever, it doesn't matter who you are, but you can achieve your dreams, you can achieve your desires. And his desires at the time were to be in a relationship with Gwen Stacy and Mary Jane, and he got that, despite him being the ultimate geek, the ultimate nerd. It gives geeks, nerds hope for them. That's the way I see it. Speaking of being a geek and nerd, he is literally the ultimate geek nerd. Like, I can't think from the top of my head another character who is as nerdy as Peter Parker was in his early high school days. And comic book fans, people who read the comic books, they are branded as nerds and geeks. So he's literally us, but with superpowers, basically. And on top of all the other struggles that he has to face, the main struggles that he has to face on his day-to-day life,
I got homework.
He has so much homework to do that he cannot fly to Germany and participate in the Civil War event because he has so much homework to do. Just like we have so much homework to do, it takes away our freedom to go and play in the park, go and watch a film in the cinema, go and just chill out with friends or hang out with family. We have homework to do. Homework distracts us. Homework stops us from doing those things. It is what it is. Also, the quote, "with great power comes great responsibility," is such an iconic line. If you go to any random person on the street and say this quote, "with great power comes great responsibility," they will immediately link it to Spider-Man. Even if they're not a big comic book fan, they will know that's Spider-Man. They will know that has something to do with Spider-Man because it's such an iconic line. That is literally his motto. That is the sole reason why he becomes Spider-Man in the first place, because his uncle told him that quote. Arguably, Spider-Man has one of the best rogue galleries of all time, along with Batman and The Flash. Those are the other two who have even a chance to compete with Spider-Man. He has so many iconic villains: Green Goblin, Venom, Dr. Octopus, Mysterio, the Lizard, Shocker, Electro, Rhino, the Vulture, Scorpion, Kingpin, so many more. Like, you cannot count how many villains Spider-Man has. In fact, I might even do a video comparing Spider-Man's rogue gallery to Batman and The Flash's rogue gallery. So I'll probably be posting that video maybe next week, or I don't know, so be sure to subscribe to get that video. And the final reason in this video is that he has pretty much exposure in the media. Comic books. He has so many comic books. He has so many TV series. He has so many movies, 5 movies in fact. So much merchandise. And for me personally, when I was a young child, growing up as a young child, the only superhero I was really into, that deep into, was Spider-Man. Because I was always into his TV shows. My parents always bought me Spider-Man merchandise. They always bought me Spider-Man clothes, Spider-Man toys, etc, etc. I was literally everywhere I went, I saw Spider-Man. I literally could not escape the sight of it. And that's one of the main reasons why Spider-Man is my #1 hero today, is because I've always grown up liking him. I've always grown up around being surrounded by Spider-Man stuff. So overexposure is definitely a key factor in why Spider-Man is so popular today. So yeah, why do you guys think Spider-Man is so popular today? Share your thoughts down below in the comments. If I have missed any reasons, feel free to share your thoughts down below in the comments. So yeah, my next video is going to be about who is right in Civil War 2 between Captain Marvel and Iron Man. It's a very interesting debate, so be sure to subscribe to get that video, and share this video with your friends, and like the video, like this video, and I'll see you guys later for more videos.